going to look at collecting and lengthening now to maximise those marks in your dressage test. And we'll start with this horse with the collecting, and then we're going to look at the lengthening after that. Charlotte, I just want you to, again, start in your working trot, stay going large, and we're going to look at the collection first. To think about collecting from your working trot into a smaller trot, bring your upper body back, and just bring your lower leg back and underneath you a bit. So we'll do that down this long side, okay? So stay in your working trot now, ride your corners, look up, feel the bit there to keep him supple. Now upper body back, lower leg back, and shorten the trot. So really small there, and then forward again. So it's okay to go too small in the trot, okay? That needs to be achievable, that you can almost bring him back to nearly a walk, so that you can then find out where the gears are somewhere in between, okay? So do the same again. And if he walks, it doesn't matter, okay? So working trot, upper body back, leg back, small trot, woo, woo, woo. Smaller, smaller, yes, very good. And forward again. And stay in rising to help with the rhythm, okay? That was really good. So again, we'll go down that long side, and I want you to lengthen him, but squeeze with your lower leg forward, okay? So you do the opposite of what you've done for the collection. You allow with your body forward, you put your leg forward, and you squeeze a little bit. And go. Lovely. That's really good. And that's appropriate for him and his type and his body. And that's what you've got to think of when you're doing lengthened strides, is what is appropriate for my horse. So we're going to look at the collecting and lengthening with Lindsay now. And different horse, different rider, so it will be good to see different types of lengthening and collecting. So Lindsay, when you're ready, we'll start with the collection down the long side. And I want you to think about bringing your upper body back, closing your lower leg on, and shortening him. So you bring him back, very good. And then you ride him forward again. So there was a clear difference in speed there, but we'll trot large, and then we'll do that again down the same long side. But what I want you to think about this time is actually stimulating his hind legs. So creating a little bit of more activity from behind as you shorten him, okay? So nice rhythm. Bring him back with your body, and now just stimulate him with your lower leg, with your heel. So steady, stay small, and leg, and leg, and leg. There we go. So you have to learn to use your leg outside of the rhythm of your rising trot. So you bend your knee and you almost tickle him a little bit with your spurs to create activity without allowing him to run away. So you just have almost a waiting hand, and you steady him with your body and your rein, just your, like I said, a waiting rein, and then you stimulate activity from behind. So wait, wait, stimulate, tickle, 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 there. Very nice. And that gets him using his tummy muscles, which will then lead on to the lengthened strides, which we're going to do now. Okay, so Lindsay, we'll do the medium trot now. So when you're ready, ride forward, ride positive, and be bold. Let's see what he's got. Go. Ah, very nice. So typically with this type of horse, what can happen is they gain speed, but not so much length and strides. But you can see he's got the capability to have a good length and stride when he just comes a little rounder and softer over his top line. So just do a 10-meter circle in that corner there. Try and have him a bit more supple in the neck, so flex him a little bit through the bit in the corners of the mouth to make him supple. Very nice. And now be bold again in your medium, but keep the suppleness. And go. And go. Be bold. Be bold. Be bold. Good. And then don't forget about the downward transition at the end. So that is where you can easily pick up marks showing a difference between your transition at the beginning and at the end.